What are the largest structures in the universe? Or maybe a more important question is, where do humans fit in? For example, I can tell you that I live in a neighborhood called Kitsilano, in a city called Vancouver, in a country called Canada, and on a planet called the Earth. But what comes next? Well, our cosmic neighborhood is the solar system, where our neighbors like Venus and Mars orbit a star which we call the Sun. Our cosmic city is the Milky Way galaxy, which we share with about 10 billion other stars. Our cosmic country is called the Virgo supercluster, which contains about 50,000 other galaxies. And it turns out that these galaxy superclusters are the largest structures in the universe. Now, just like how you can learn interesting things about humans by studying how they form their societies, so too can you learn interesting things about the universe by studying how structures formed. My research focuses on the largest of these structures, galaxy superclusters. When did they form, and how did they form? To answer these questions, I have to catch superclusters in the act of formation. To do this, I use the fact that the galaxies that make up these half-formed structures are expected to look very red. And I take images of the sky where I think these superclusters might be hiding, using telescopes that are designed to detect red light, almost like how an infrared camera works. But these images are not perfect, and the challenge is that removing the unwanted foreground and background galaxies that are not part of the structures that I am interested in. But with a little bit of physics, a little bit of statistics, and a lot of work, I can eventually produce the images I need to learn about the first superclusters that populated our universe. So, what have I learned so far? Well, I have found a handful of enormous galaxy superclusters that were almost completely assembled when the universe was only 1.5 billion years old. To put this into perspective, this is about 8 billion years before even our sun had formed. And this is surprising because the standard model of cosmological structure formation predicts that small things form before large things. We thought that when the universe was 1.5 billion years old, we would find small groups of galaxies, and that as we moved the clock forward, we would find larger and larger groups of galaxies until eventually winding up with the superclusters that we see today. Instead, it seems like some of the largest structures in the universe formed a lot earlier than we thought, and now the challenge is figuring out why and how this happened. In the end, I hope to get a better understanding of the forces that drove the universe to look the way it does today. And I believe that instead of making us humans feel small and insignificant, answering these questions will help us better appreciate our place in the cosmos. Thank you.